Good morning, everybody. Today's daily spirit lift up here on God's Hill. It is the Tuesday in Holy Week. What does the gospel tell us about what happens in Jerusalem the Tuesday of Holy Week? Mark has an extended amount of teaching and sitting at the feet of Jesus, and it is preparation. If you read Jesus' words there, it's preparation for the troubles that are to come. So Jesus knew what was coming down the pike. And what Jesus encouraged his followers to do is to watch. He also encouraged them not to be dismayed by prophets who were going to say, here is the return of Jesus, that we're not to be fall for false preachers and false prophets who say, now's the time, give me all your money, give up your daily life, and turn towards some sort of cult-like kind of thing. Jesus warns explicitly against that. And he also teaches that heaven and earth will pass away, but his words shall not. Now that phrase really interests me, and I think we could spend quite a long time unpacking that. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. What does that mean for us connecting to the teachings of Jesus? What does that mean for us connecting to each other? I think it means that we think we know what Jesus says. We think we know what Jesus wants us to do. But in a lot of ways, Jesus functions for us as a Rorschach test, doesn't he? And I don't mean that as a... what I mean is Jesus is much deeper than that. That it really takes effort to understand where Jesus is going. That you can't have a teacher who you haven't spent time in their teaching with. So Jesus has laid it all out in Mark's gospel and in the other three gospels. But how well have we listened? Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not pass away. When we live in tumultuous times, stressful times, anxious times, it's easy to get distracted and say, you know what, this doesn't seem very, very good. The church has changed. Society has changed. Everything has changed. And yet Jesus says, I will never change. I am here in spirit. I am here in prayer, in learning the Bible, in learning my words, you will encounter me. I hope that provides you with a little bit of encouragement this Tuesday in Holy Week to go back and see what Jesus really says. All of us do this when I talk about the Rorschach test. All of us think Jesus says things, and then we go back and look and think, oh yeah, that's not exactly how that might have been put. Or when we gather around Bible study, somebody brings an impression that maybe is new to us. I encourage you, no matter how well you think you know Jesus, turn back to the Bible this Holy Week and encounter him again in this moment and this day. Love you all and miss y'all. We'll talk soon. Bye.